Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the sub. Now over 88,660 weight re-rankers. We begin with number 19. Anyone else want to see Cap play Pokemon Za? Replay Heart Gold so he can finish it. Play Pokemon Za so he can learn new names to say wrong. Hopefully there are many Gyarados evolutions that are in Pokemon Za. I love Pokemon Pizza. I was actually... Okay, so I was on a call with the person at YouTube, just we do like monthly check-ins, and I was, they're doing a thing with like mid-roll ads, and I was saying how since I switched between different like MCNs on the main channel, a bunch of my mid-roll ads, like they just disappeared on the old content on the channel. So I was like going back through from oldest to newest, and I didn't realize how early in the channel's history Pokemon Heart Gold was. It's so close to the top of oldest video content on the channel page when you go to the videos tab. And I was like, how are people still thinking about this when it was that long ago? Oh my God, bro. When will he finish it? When will it happen? Nobody knows, not even me. Is this official? Hello, I got this guy from a charity shop years ago for a quid. That's all I'm worth. And I'm wondering if it's official or not. Either way, I love it, and it will stay a part of my plushie collection, but I'm just curious. It is, in fact, official and not a knockoff. Wow. Copyright 2015. This was 10 years ago. That's crazy. That's what I'm worth is $1. Average quality of Would You Rather questions. Would you rather be attacked by an insane murderer or be given $1 million every day for the rest of your life? Basically, some of them, like, would you rather lose or would you rather win? God, I am a bit of a masochist, so this makes it a very tough choice. I might feel really guilty if I'm winning too much, because other people aren't winning as much as I am, and therefore that will make me sad. So maybe I should lose so that I don't have to feel sad and empathize with the other people who are not winning, and I can be losing. So I choose to be attacked by an insane murderer. A mystery of the ages. Those are... Oh, God. Oh, no, dude. This is in reference to the freaking snapshot with vibrant visuals. And I'm like, what's the line moving across the ground? Nobody knows. Well, guess what? Gamers don't look up. How could I possibly know that the line moving across the ground indefinitely is clouds? There's no way, without looking up, I possibly could have known this. Old man yells at clouds. I'm not yelling at the clouds. I didn't even know the clouds were there. I'm yelling about clouds without realizing that I'm yelling about clouds. Yeah. Anyway, my contribution for a Sparklez zine context in the comments. Oh boy, it's Genistator. Come on, Captain. Put them on. God. I know the context for this. I don't need to go to the comments. This is SDMPP 2.0, where they included Booba Mod, and everyone was trying to get me to enable Booba Mod. Good old SDM peepers moment. Thank you, Genistator. Wait, does this mean there's a CaptainSparklez magazine 2.0 that's like on the way or something like that? Oh boy, spoilers. I had to bring my Captain U2s to the movie. Plus my tattoo. Wow, look, it is me. That, holy frick, this is so much stress that like you have a tattoo. What if at some point you just like don't like me? What if you don't like my videos anymore? And then you're like, God, why did I put this on me? This content sucks. All he does is look at the subreddit. Just reacting to the content on the subreddit. That's crazy. Why would I enhance? There we go. Guys, can you believe that she got a tattoo of an S? Isn't that crazy? It's just like an S. on the wrist. Yeah. Thought this belonged here. Pissing all by thyself, my liege. So what I would like to know is, was this spit into AI art generator, or was this a piece of art that was grabbed and then somebody typed "pissing all by thyself, my liege" next to it? I'd like to know how this was created. We'll never know, but the comments debate it. Really, does it get into this? Oh boy, is this AI? I don't see anything to indicate that. It's pretty coherent. The wrist guards are inconsistent between left and right, and the right hand has no fingers. The hinge on the helmet also doesn't make sense. This is a 4-year-old account with 1 post and no comments, but maybe I'm just hallucinating. To be fair, I'm not sure how this hinge would work. That is true. I don't know that it would actually open up. You'd just be tweaking the metal. But it's so funny that I thought of that, and then the comments are already on top of this. CaptainSparklez predicted the happy Ghast 7 years ago. We strike again. This wouldn't actually be me. This would be more of a bootstrap buckaroo moment, though, because he just threw in some of the like little small details there. But that's crazy. Turn It Up actually made it into Minecraft. We thought it was all Fallen Kingdom and the sequels, but no, even Turn It Up is becoming canon. That's crazy. What happened to this subreddit? Banned in 3, 2, 1. Well, guess you weren't banned. I think I actually saw this before because this person was like going on a tirade saying how they were going to get banned. But hello, Captain. How to make a great subreddit, ban popular memes and obscure references, do less frequent videos from the subreddit, have half the weekly top 19 be bot posts, profit. I don't know. Can we write off the loss of content as a tax deduction or something? So I think we're confusing causation a little bit here. There are a subset of people who seem to think that it was because the videos are no longer on the main channel of the subreddit and not weekly, that is why the subreddit itself doesn't get as many posts as before, rather than things hit a peak, then trends change or differ or die down, and you see that, and then as a result, you adjust your content strategy rather than the reverse. I'm just glad that this person is probably not working as a YouTube strategist for a channel to advise them on their content strategy, because I think I saw a comment somewhere saying that, like, the reason why Jardonk main channel is not as highly trafficked is because he's not doing weekly subreddit videos. And I'm like, that is factually incorrect. That is not the cause. There are causes. That's not one of them. It's not how any of this works. But anyway, there you go. You weren't banned, though, so you didn't get to be the victim on this one. Chat, he did it. I traveled. I did. Pretty crazy, isn't it? I left the house. I paid the price. I got sick. I also got paid the price. So there was that part. Literally touched grass, which was pretty crazy. It's probably why I got sick, was the touching of the grass. And yeah, this is the factual title of the video as well. Nothing but the finest attire for this formal occasion. Me at bro's wedding. Minecraft movie release day. I'm actually like scared to try going to see Minecraft movie in a theater, because I've seen some videos of some real bad behavior, and it frustrates me to no end. I'm sure people have done a dress up thing. Wasn't there a thing with like Morbius where people would dress up to go to it or something like that? I just don't know if it's something that's spurred on and snowballs because, you know, like one person does it, they put it on TikTok, it gets a bunch of views. But the fact that they've had to put out signs in theaters being like, hey, try to behave, specifically for Minecraft movie, Why? Oh, it was Minions where people were dressing up. Dress up in a suit. Don't yell throughout the movie. Throw your pop. Why are people throwing popcorn? Man. Why? Don't do that. Just think, like, people have to clean that up after the fact. It bothers me to no end when people just think that they can leave their junk all over movie theaters, that's accepted as the norm. And then, like, but not only that, just straight up throwing it. Bothers me enough when people just leave it there at the end of the movie. I'm like, can you just take it out to the trash, bro? Yeah, re-rack your trash. Good Lord. It's canon now. Minecraft Steve said, Creeper, amen.
Amen. Creeper, amen.
Praise be to he. Found a new car for Jardon. That's crazy. God. Somebody here is going to give me a whole explanation as to why, based on color theory, this is actually an excellent design choice for the car. And I'm sorry, but you're factually wrong on that one. Good Lord. It's actually executed decently and kept clean. Doesn't have bubbles all over the place. But, holy frick, man. It's been 10 years. We need a rematch in the new game. A Gentleman's Dispute featuring CaptainSparklez. You're saying that a rematch in what new game? Oh, there's actually a game called A Gentleman's Dispute. I was like, wait, what? It's how long ago was that? 10 years ago. Man. That was in my not really exercising frequently phase and not really maintaining the beard line or the beard length phase, and I don't love to see it. I know, can you believe it's been 10 years? Meanwhile, here I am making subreddit videos and he's making movies and stuff like that. We're not the same. Happy birthday, Fallen Kingdom. 13 years. Happy birthday, Fallen Kingdom. April 1st, 2012 to April 1st, 25. Thank you, Gibro Ravioli. This is a very, very epic commemoration. Do we get one of these every year? Because 13 years, it doesn't... Usually you focus on the 5s and the 10s, like the 10 year and the 15 year. Do we still get one for 14 years? Do we get one for 15? 15 years could be cool because that's like a really big anniversary. And then, oh, you're right. He's a teenager now. King was just a little baby, and now King is teenager, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Awkward. ... Oh, no. Jardonk does not know how to do a traditional handshake, which this is. A very traditional handshake that Jardon should have been prepared for. And was simply unprepared because of his social awkwardness. He doesn't know how to handshake people properly. Or maybe this is how he got sick.
All right, Jack.
Yep. I might have gotten Jack Black's travel germs. And what are the comments? Let's see. Oh, yeah. I posted a message on Discord. Jardon being Jardon. That was so on purpose. There's no way Jack Black wasn't actually trying to make it as awkward as possible. Please, I love you, man. I really do, but you gotta have better handshake interactions. I don't know how I could have played this differently. I really don't. Kendi Artiste, that's you. Okay, you're in chat right now. Can you tell me, how could that have been done differently? Because I watch the replay and I see, I don't think there was a way that was, like, I don't get it. I don't know how I could have done it differently. So I should have just, like, grabbed his hand and just been like, I should have crushed it.
All right, Jack.
I should have just crushed his hand as soon as he tried to go for the other stuff. I should have just crushed some loaf. All right? We love crushing loaf. And that's what I should have done. Just absolute asserted dominance. Become the Sigma Alpha of the moment and not allow this to take place. Just brofist and then boom? What do you mean just brofist and then boom? He continued. He did that. What do you mean? When I do when I do the boom, does it prevent him from doing the rock on? Does it prevent that? Sorry I didn't crush a loaf. Okay. Saw this on Twitter. Please do not throw popcorn at the screen. Oh man. Oh no, dude. Hey, at least I have inspired indirectly a sign trying to get people to behave better in the theater. They misspelled it though. It's supposed to be amen. Please do not throw popcorn at the screen. Amen. So really, please don't though. Like, I'm actually scared. That's what I was saying. It's like, I'm scared if I went to a public showing, I might experience that bad behavior in person, and I would be so annoyed, and I want ignorance to be bliss. I don't want to ruin it. I really hope it wouldn't happen. I hope it's a very small minority of screenings where that takes place, but I'm just too scared that I'd see it and I would be so frustrated. Man. Anyway, well, Mojang did it again. Started from the bottom. Now we here. We should have done the colorful cloths and stuff like that in the music video, and then maybe it would have been even more. Actually, you know, if we'd done the colorful cloths in the music video, maybe they'd been like, oh, we can't do that there. Can't do that. We got to make it look different. Maybe then they would have looked like this, and they would have had the cannons on the side and stuff like that. So, how does the Ghasts see? There's little cutouts in there. Okay, it's kind of like superhero style, where, you know, when superheroes are wearing the bandana or the mask, their eyes just become the bandana, basically, and they like blink with the thing. That's what it is with the Ghast, you know? Say the line, Jardon. Jardon, look, it's a creeper.
Oh man.
Oh man. The running gag. Anyway, that's the top for the last month on the sub.
Oh man.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video. Amen. One like equals one prayer. Playlist for other subreddits of old, and that is all. I'll see you next time.